I have a notation on People versus Christopher Darnell. Mr. Darnell, that you had previously asked for a bench trial in this matter a while back. And I don't know what happened. It was reset, and then in December of 2019, you bench warranted on the file. Are you still asking for a bench trial? I take it that you're not interested in pleading on this?
Noel, not at all.
Are you asking for a bench trial still?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you have two choices. We could proceed with a bench trial like this by Zoom, which then I can give you a date today and we can set it. If you want a live bench trial and coming into the court, we're not setting live things right now. And I would have to get your contact information, and we would have to get in touch sometime after the first of the year when we're setting live things again. So it's up to you.
No, ma'am. A virtual, I'm sorry for interrupting, Your Honor. A virtual bench trial will be fine.
All right, then, let me grab my calendar. Hang on one second. Then I can do a virtual bench trial on this on February the 4th at 11. Unfortunately, I don't have Miss Manarino again until that date. Otherwise, I would do it sooner. And it'll be the same place. It'll be right in the same Zoom, okay, Mr. Darnell?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna write bench trial, Zoom.
February what?
February the 4th at 11.
February the 4th at 11?
Correct. And I need from you, hang on one second. I need from you a cell phone number and an email, so we have your contact information.
Phone number?
Correct.
734-373-4162.
And an email.
cdarnell233@gmail.com.
Perfect. All right. We will see you February 4th and we'll resolve it then, okay?
Thank you very much. I appreciate
You're welcome.
you.
Have a great day.
You too. Have a happy holidays.
You too. Good morning, Mr. Nunley. How are you?
Good morning, how are you?
You're not, are you our court appointed this morning?
Yep.
Oh, Teresa's coming on for something else then.
Mm-hmm. Mr. McCurdy, what are you here for? Tamarcus Simpson?
Correct, Judge.
Oh, and I'm letting, let me pull the file. Hang on one sec. Too many files today. I thought your client was joining.
I think he's in the waiting room.
No, I let him in and then he disappeared.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, we have, there he is again. We have Miss Manarino on. Miss Manarino, you haven't spoken to Mr. McCarty yet?
No, we have.
Oh, okay. Do you have a,
Yes.
do you have an agreement?
Yes, Judge. Mr. Simpson's going to plead responsible to double parking with a fine of $180, and the 3 original tickets will be dismissed.
Okay.
I'm gonna, Michelle, for purposes of the disposition, I'm gonna amend the limited access to a double parking. How much is it?
$180.
Is that correct, Mr. McCarty?
That is, Your Honor, and I can tender that plea on behalf of my client. Or
He's in now. He's
You're welcome.
muted, but he's here. So I'll amend the civil infraction of the speeding to the double parking 180. Can your client pay that within 30 days, pay by February 4th?
By February 4th or January?
Yeah, it's just over. It's like 45 days.
Yeah, he can do that, Judge.
All right, then you're all set and I'll dismiss the other two cases.
Very well. Thank you, Judge. Have a great holiday.
Thanks, you
Everybody stay
too.
safe. Yep, bye-bye.
Bye. You're all set, Mr. Simpson. Did you hear?
Yes, I heard. Thank you. Have a
Okay,
good
you're
one.
welcome. Have a great day. Have a nice holiday.
All right. Same to you.
On Gary's iPad, what's your last name? What's your last name, ma'am?
Myers?
Lori?
Correct.
Are you waiting for Mr. Mays?
Yes, I am.
Let me pull your file. Hang on. And then Damian Booker. Oh, Mr. Booker, you're in the wrong place. Oh, no. You do. Oh. I have you listed as a sentencing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm just waiting on my lawyer, Mr.
Yeah, no,
Dupree.
that's fine. Okay, how come I don't have your file? Michelle, will you look up? We have Mr. Booker listed on here as a sentencing. Who's your attorney, Mr. Booker?
Matthew Dupree.
Oh, okay. Oh, I have him listed. Let me get a hold of probation because I don't have a file for you.
I've tried to call them as well, but
Yeah, no,
Nobody
that's
answered.
fine. Hey, Michelle, will you contact Shannon and ask her to look up Damian Booker or find out? 'Cause I'm not sure why it was set on today. Miss Manorino, do you know?
I don't recall, Judge.
And I don't have a file. Miss Harrison, what time was your case set?
9 o'clock
Mm,
or 9:30.
9:30?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's your
Okay,
first
great.
name?
Michelle Lynn Harrison, ma'am.
Don't have you. Do you ever, Miss Manorino?
I do, Judge. There should be 3 files, an MDOP.
Oh, at 9:30. At 9. Look, I'm not looking at the right time. Got it.
I'm just here early. All
Yep, I see. I gotcha.
right, cool. All right.
Yeah. Michelle's working on Mr. Booker. I'm not. All right, let's go ahead and do. Miss Harrison, you don't have an attorney, correct?
No, ma'am.
Miss Manorino, on Miss Harrison's case, is there an offer?
Yes, Judge, if she pleads to to the malicious destruction of property and one of the disorderlies, I'll dismiss the second disorderly person charge.
I don't
Um,
even know what I'm being charged with. Like, I don't even know what this is about. I got disturbing the peace or something. I don't even know.
Yeah, the allegation is, and I can put you in a breakout room with the court-appointed attorney. The allegation is that on May the 14th in the, I don't know what the park is. It must be, what's the name of the park?
Park Estates.
Park Estates, that
Yeah,
you
I
were
heard.
intoxicated and that you walked into the residence of somebody else's home and started
No.
screaming and yelling. And
No, I'm
you
not- I'm
caused
not-
damage to their door. That's the allegation.
Yeah, I'm not gonna plead that.
Mr. Nunley, you want to talk to Miss Harrison in a breakout room? Did you hear me?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Oh.
Okay, did you hear Miss Manarino's offer?
yeah, I did.
Okay. I didn't know if you were paying attention.
I'm writing down, you know.
Oh, sure you are. Miss Harrison, I'm gonna have you talk to Mr. Nunley anyway, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and hit join. And Erica Babick,
Yeah,
good morning, Miss Babick. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. Is there an offer for Miss Babick, Miss Manarino?
Yes, Judge, if she pleads guilty to the charge, we'd ask the court take it under 771 for a period of 12 months.
So Miss Babick, the offer is that if you plead to this false report, they'll recommend a deferred sentence for a period of 1 year. Upon successful completion of that 1 year period, payment of $300 in costs, this case would be dismissed. Are you interested in taking that plea, or do you want to talk to the court appointed attorney about it?
Can I just talk to someone just so I get a clear understanding of what it is?
Absolutely. I just put him in a breakout room with somebody else, so it's going to be just a second, and I'll put you in the room next, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yep, just hang out for a minute.
Can you hear me?
I came back. Yeah.
Now, Angela, can you hear me?
Yes, Royce.
Do you have the police report available for Ms. Harrison?
Yeah,
You
I
can't.
have both of them.
Can
Oh,
you
there.
email it, or is it on a paper copy?
What?
Digital, is there a way you could email it to me?
No, I only have the paper copy.
No.
If Judge puts us in a breakout room, though, I can go over everything with you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you want me to put you in a breakout room with just Mr. Nunley or with both of them?
Just,
Mr. Nunley.
please.
Okay, just you. Okay, Mr. Nunley, you're still assigned to breakout room number 1. Go ahead and rejoin and Angela will meet you there.
Thanks, Judge.
Thanks. Miss Harrison, just hang out.
All right. Oh man, this thing is weird. Ugh.
Good morning on the iPhone. What's your last name?
Sanders.
Sanders?
Yes, ma'am.
Michael?
Yes.
All right, just hang out. I'm going to pull your file and the prosecutor's in a breakout room. Give me a couple minutes, okay?
Okay.
Miss Patton, I have Mr. Ellison joining us now. Have you already talked to Miss Manarino?
Mr. Ellison,
Yes.
does Dan have a Mr. Ellison? That's not one of the names he gave me.
Yeah, it says Dan Batar on my docket.
Okay, I guess I need to talk to Angela.
Yeah, she's in a breakout room with Mr. Nunley. I
Okay,
have for Mr. Batar, I have Hudson, Palmer, Tomlin, and Ellison.
okay, I have those three except for Ellison plus a Tuesday Mason.
Oh, yeah, it just says MIDC, so I didn't know.
Okay, let me grab my docket too so I can see. But I'll talk to Ellison as well, and then I have Kakima Stewart.
What time is that at? I
It's at
see
9.
it 10:10. Yep, I
Yep.
see it.
Yeah, but she just called me. She's gonna be coming in early.
Okay, yeah, well, I don't know how well that'll work this morning. Mr. Rusek on Mr. Nove.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Have you talked to Miss Manarino?
At our last pretrial conference, Your Honor, I did. We're prepared to plead this morning. And I'm also prepared to provide allocution if the court is amenable to sentencing. Mr. Nove has been approved for sobriety court.
I actually need, he has been approved for our sobriety court?
That's correct. I have it as September 29th. He was approved. So we're just looking to hopefully get him started as soon as possible.
Sure. I don't have that notation. Can you hang on just a second? We're waiting on Mr. Nove anyway.
And Your Honor, it may be in one of his other files. There's 5 case numbers for him, 2 for today, and then 3 that are Wayne County cases.
Okay, hang on. Hang on just a second, Miss Manarino. I'm calling my probation department.
Not a problem, Judge.
Angela, I need a breakout with you for about 1 minute.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
All right, Mr. Rusek, we're still waiting on your client. I'm going to take the plea and then I can sentence him into my sobriety court at the next sobriety court meeting, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Miss Manarino, on the Michelle Harrison case, what's going on?
Judge, we're requesting an adjournment until February 4th on this matter.
Okay, we also have a date. There's a January date too. I don't care which one it is. There's
Yes,
a
Judge.
January 14th date also.
Mr. Nunley indicated he wasn't available that date. That's why
Okay.
it's for February 4th.
Okay, so I'm going to adjourn it to February the 4th at 9:30.
Any chance I could jump into the breakout room with Michelle just long enough to get her contact info so that?
No, I'm going to get her contact info right now. Miss Harrison, tell me your cell phone number and your email, please.
It's area code 313-412 4111.
And your email.
LOVERALAWAS 740 @gmail.
ALWAS.
Yes, lover always 740.
ALW, okay.
Yeah.
740 @gmail.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm adjourning this case to February the 4th at 9:30. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And it'll be the same place.
February 4th, 9:30. And will I get this in the mail or anything like that?
You should get another notice, yes.
Okay, cool. All right. Thank you so much, you guys.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Now, Mr. Mays, on, what's your client's name?
I'm sorry, you just made me draw a complete blank. Lori Myers.
Yeah, but I knew I had the file. I just didn't know which one it was right now. Did you say you
Those
needed
are
a
not the
breakout
sorts
room
of
with Miss
questions I was
Manarino
ready
for
to,
1 minute?
Yes, please.
Miss Manarino, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room for 1 minute with Mr. Mays.
Okay.
What was the offer on Mr. Rusix? I'm gonna take the plea on Kevin Nove. Is it to an impaired?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Yes.
Yeah, he's going into my sobriety court. And Miss Manarino, we had some confusion on Damian Booker. He was interviewed for sobriety court. It has never been a plea. Do you have that file?
Oh, yeah. Hang
Okay, we'll deal with it. We're still
Oh,
waiting
yeah.
on his attorney, but
on. Okay, I'll find it.
going with Mr. Mays.
Okay.
All right. Then on people, oh, we're still waiting on Mr. I can't even do that. Never mind. I keep wanting to do it, and so I can't do it without your client. All right, hang out just a minute. Oh, yeah, and I can't even stick you guys in rooms. I don't have Miss Manarino. I don't have the offers on the other files, so everybody's got to wait for a minute.
She did give me the offer for Ms. Erica Babick.
Oh, okay.
I could speak
All
with-
right, perfect. Yeah, actually, that's true. She gave it to me and I told her I'd let you talk to her. Miss Babick, you're on Gary's iPhone, right?
No.
Oh, you're over there. Got ya. All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with the court appointed attorney, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All you have to do is hit join.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Mays, on People versus Lori Myers.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you very much. The prosecutor and I have had an opportunity to talk, and we're going to ask that the court adjourn this matter over to January 14th so I can get videos. Basically, we had worked out a plea agreement for today, but there's a possibility that we might change that offer down the road based upon the videos.
It's January the 14th, Miss Meyer,
Okay.
at 9:30.
Okay.
And it's actually, Mr. Mays, in January, and you're going to see this going forward, that cases rotate through the judges. They don't necessarily stay. This will be with Judge Oakley in January. Do you understand?
Okay, all right, I'll mark. I've got another matter for the 14th that indicates courtroom number 3.
Can't be. Oh, then it's not a Van Buren case. Because January the 14th, I have my docket on January the 14th is Romulus.
Yeah, that's what I've got as a Romulus case.
Yep. So it'll be Judge Oakley on the 14th at 9:30.
All right, thank you very much, Judge.
All right, you're all set, Ms. Meyer. Make sure you, you call in on the 14th, okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You all too.
Ms. Manorino, I have Ms. Patton here. She's on the Jonathan Ellison case
Okay.
for Mr. Batar. Is there an offer?
Oh, that was the one she just emailed me about. Okay. 1 second. I've got to switch screens. Can I talk to Miss Patton about that in a breakout room for a second, Judge?
You can rejoin breakout room number 2 and I'll send Miss Patton there.
Thank you.
Yep. Go ahead, Miss Patton. Mr. Ellison, just hang, can you hear me, Mr. Ellison? Mr. Ellison? Mr. Nunley?
Yes, we had a chance to speak and she would like to avail herself of the plea offer.
Do you understand, Ms. Babick, that by pleading guilty that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice or rights form?
Yes,
And is it true that on or about June the 6th of 2019, you were in Van Buren Township and you made a false report to the police department?
yes,
I'll defer it under section 771 for a period of 1 year. Upon successful completion of the 1 year period, payment of $300 in costs, this case will be dismissed. Can you pay the $300 between now and February the 4th?
probably not, no.
Okay, do you need a $50 a month payment plan?
Yeah,
I'll give you a $50 a month payment plan. Give me your cell phone number and your email.
734-583-8228. And my
And an
email
email.
is ericarbabick@gmail.com.
At Gmail.
Yeah,
We will send you a payment plan, make the payment, stay out of trouble, and it'll be dismissed. Do you understand?
yes, thank you.
You're all set. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Good
On
morning.
the good morning on the laptop. What's your last name?
My last name is Nove, Your Honor.
Mr. Nove, I have your attorney on here. Mr. Rusek, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have a stipulation that if you plead to impaired driving, that the other charges will be dismissed. Is that your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice or rights form?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is it true on October the 31st of 2019, you were in Van Buren Township and you consumed alcohol before getting behind the wheel of the vehicle that you were driving?
Yes, Your Honor.
As a result of your consumption of alcohol, your ability to drive was impaired?
Yes, Your Honor.
You took a breathalyzer and blew above the legal limit?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand this plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is it voluntary?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anybody promise you or threaten you to get you to plead guilty in this matter?
No, Your Honor.
You've been accepted into my sobriety court. I know you have another case that we're going to add into this. We have a sobriety court session on December the 29th at
Yes.
9 a.m. We can do it then, or counsel, if you would rather, we could do it the first session in January, which is January the 12th. It's up to the two of you.
I'm free whenever.
Mr. Russett,
I can make either one work, Your Honor, and I think.
Let's do it on the
Novak-
29th then. It'll be quick and it's by Zoom, so. All right, Mr. Nove, we're gonna send you with my sobriety court at 9 a.m. on December the 29th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, and then, can I get a cell phone number and an email from you?
Yes, Your Honor. My cell phone is area code 412-352-1466.
And an email?
Would be K_Nove, Novay, @hotmail.com.
Perfect. All right, I will see you on the 29th, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Same place, all right?
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
thank
you,
you
Judge.
very much. Yep, see you then.
Have a great day.
You too. Good morning, Mr. Tomlin. How are you? Can you hear me?
Sorry, yes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Let me pull your file. Hang on just a second. Your attorney is in a breakout room with the court, with the prosecutor. So gotta hang out for a few minutes.
Okay.
And I'll have her talk to you in just a minute. Miss, with the name on the thing is Kikama. What's your last name? Miss Patton, Miss Manorino, on Mr. Ellison's case.
Hello?
Yeah, what's your last name, ma'am?
My name is Kakima Stewart.
Stewart is the last name?
Yes. Kakima is the first.
What time is your case set, Miss Stewart? I see you at 10:10.
Yeah.
Judge, we're going to be asking for another date for Miss Stewart anyway. I just spoke with Miss Manorino while we were in the breakout room on hers as well. I need to get some more information from Miss Stewart to pass on to the prosecutor to continue negotiations in this matter.
Let me pull her file. Hang on. All right, on People versus Kakima Stewart, you're asking for an adjournment. Is that to January the 14th or February 4th?
Angela, I think January 14th would be good, right?
That's fine with me.
Okay, January 14th, Judge.
All right, I'll make it January the 14th at 9:40. And that is with Judge Oakley.
Okay.
Just for your record, so you don't call the wrong place.
Okay, thank you. Miss Stewart, I'll give you a call as soon as I'm done on the record.
Okay, thank you.
So you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then on Mr. Ellison's case, although, yeah, we have Mr. Ellison here still. On Mr. Ellison's case.
I might need to speak with him in the breakout room, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Ellison. Miss Patton, you're still in breakout room number 2. I'm gonna just put him there.
Okay.
Mr. Ellison, go ahead and join breakout room number 2 with Miss Patton. Do you see it? And then Miss Manorino.
Yes, Judge.
I have Michael Sanders on. It's an assault and battery from August of this year. Is there an offer on that case?
Yes, we'd move to dismiss that charge pursuant to the request of the complainant.
All right. Mr. Sanders, did you hear that? Mr.
Actually,
Sanders?
I'm sorry, it's not the request of the complainant. It's because I'm unable to locate the complainant.
Okay.
I've sent by phone and mail.
Mr. Sanders, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, did you hear that it's going to be dismissed?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then you're all set. We'll dismiss your case. They'll send you back $270 of your $300 bond, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
I'm getting a call from Mr. Ellison that he needs help. I don't know what that's about. I'll be right back.
I'm
Okay.
done. Am I done?
Oh, yeah, you're all set, Mr. Sanders.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Miss Manorino. Apparently he didn't need me. I don't know why he sent, I've never seen that before either. It was a breakout asking for help.
Oh,
It was weird.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
We're letting a bunch of people in that are waiting, so you're gonna have to, we're just gonna see what we can do here.
Absolutely.
This is what happens, Miss Manorino, when everybody wants to talk to you in a breakout room, apparently.
I get it.
So we're on a breakout with Miss Alice, Mr. Ellison. And then we also have Mr. Tomlin, who's next with Miss Patton, and Mr. Tomlin, and that's a Dan Bitar case, and Miss Patton's on that one too.
Yes, and Mr. Batar and I spoke about it yesterday.
Okay. The gentleman that just said hello for Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, what's your name, sir?
Yes. Excuse me. My name is Aaron Person, Person.
I've got you, Mr. Person. Any offer on Mr. Person's case, Miss Manorino?
Mr. Person, is that vehicle gone?
Yes, they took my vehicle, and the thing which I can say about that, and I'm not sure of the exact process. They never did put the sticker on it, which would allow me to have time to move it back to Detroit.
The vehicle was stickered, but Judge, if the vehicle's gone and the ordinance violation's been corrected, I'll dismiss the tickets against Mr. Person.
All right, Mr. Person, we'll take your word that it's been corrected. I'm going to dismiss your cases, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, and have a wonderful day, and have a nice holiday, okay?
Okay, and thank you guys. I appreciate it.
You're
Happy holiday.
welcome.
You're
Yep.
welcome, Mr. Person.
Okay.
Rachel Hudson.
That was one that Mr. Batar was handling, and I spoke with him yesterday about that one as well.
I'm actually going to pull it here. I see. Miss Hudson, can you hear me?
Okay.
Mr. Carmody, what case are you on? Lower left, you're muted.
It's Burnell, Judge.
Tina Burnell?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry, I couldn't find.
That's
the-
okay. Do we have Miss Burnell?
Yes, she is.
Where is she? Oh, I see her. Got it. People versus Tina Burnell.
Good morning, Your Honor. Angela Manorino on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Patrick Carmody appearing on behalf of and with Tina Burnell. Your Honor, Ms. Marino and I have had an opportunity to discuss this matter. At this time, my client is going to enter a no contest plea under the provisions of 771.1. And The reason for the no
How
contest
long?
plea. Ms. Marino, how long?
6 months.
UA 6 months, $300 in costs.
Yes.
Ms. Burnell, you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes,
And is it true that on or about March the 27th of this year, you were in Van Buren Township and you went into the,
Your Honor, this is a no contest plea.
oh, no contest, I apologize. You understand that by pleading no contest, that you're not contesting this charge?
yes,
I'll adopt the police report for purposes of the plea. I'm not going to read it into the record. I'll defer it for 6 months, assess the $300 in costs. Do you need time to pay that, or can I give you till February 4th? Can you pay it between now and then?
yes,
You can pay it
I can.
between now and then?
yes, I can.
Okay. Make the payment, no trouble for the 6 months. We'll pull your record as long as there's no violations. We'll dismiss it, okay?
Thank you.
You're
All right.
welcome.
I
What was
have
your,
send it to the court.
pardon?
I have the original signed advice of rights. Do I just send that to the court?
That's fine. You can email it in.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. Have a good day. You guys are all set.
Thank you.
Mr. Barker, what case are you on?
Morning, Your Honor. Timothy Wilder, and I would need a breakout with Ms. Manarino for a moment.
Is Mr. Wilder here?
Yes, he is.
Yes,
Your Honor.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay, that's fine. I'm trying to find, I gotcha.
Thank you.
First of all, on Ellison, Miss Patton, what are we doing on Ellison?
Your Honor, I've spoken with Mr. Ellison. He wants a trial. We were kicked out the break room while we were discussing.
Oh, I'm back in
whether-
here now.
No. I just needed to know whether Mr. Ellison wants a bench trial before Your Honor or a jury trial in front of 6 members of the community.
I'll take a bench trial.
Okay, and Mr.
And then we
Ellison,
have the additional issue of, do you want a live bench trial or by Zoom, Miss Patton?
Mr. Ellison, do you want to do it at the courthouse live or do you want to do it over Zoom like we're doing now?
I'll do it over Zoom.
Zoom, Your Honor.
Miss Manarino,
Yes,
or Miss Patton, does February 4th at 11:30 work for you?
Yes, it does, Your Honor.
Mr. Ellison, does that work for you?
Yeah, that kind of worked for me. They tried to offer me for receiving and concealing, but
Yeah, I'm gonna hear it as a bench trial, so don't tell me the details. But we'll do it
Oh.
February the 4th at 11:30 on Zoom, okay?
yes.
Miss Manarino, let me mark that down. And then, Mr. Ellison, I have a phone number for you of 734-612-9148.
Yes.
And do you have an email address?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, then we have your phone number. We will see you February the 4th at 11:30, and I'm sure Miss Patton will be in touch before that. Okay.
Judge, will that phone number be placed on his ROA? Because the number we had.
It's on his ROA. That's where I got it.
Okay, great.
So, yeah, my psychic abilities aren't that good. All right, Mr. Ellison, you are all set. We'll see you in February. Okay. Have happy holidays. Oh, and
You
don't
too.
forget you
got some
got a
payments.
payment plan. Yeah.
But see, I'm on probation in front of you. I got some more. I got a bunch of cases I'm on a payment plan for. I'm just trying to put it all in one.
You just got it. It's all listed together. You just have to start making payments.
But see, they got probation paying one, and I'm paying the other old cases off. Ain't that right? Or
if you start paying 50 or $100 a month, it will apply it and I'm not worried about it. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Just start doing that. All right?
All right, appreciate it.
All right, you're all set. Miss Patton, I'm gonna knock some of these. I have Rachel Hudson on here. Goodbye, Mr. Ellison. Miss Manarino says she already spoke to you about it or spoke to Mr. Batar.
She did, and Mr. Bertar gave me the information on Miss Hudson. It's my understanding that she's taken a plea today to no operator's license on person.
Miss Hudson, do you understand that by pleading to the no operator's license on person that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice or rights form and you're gonna plead guilty to this?
Well, there's my turn.
Miss Hudson? Miss Hudson, you have to unmute yourself. Lower left. Perfect. Can you hear me now, Miss Hudson?
Yes, I can hear you.
Is that your understanding that you're going to plead to the no operator's license on person?
I guess.
Miss Patton, do you need to talk to her?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Let me try Ricky Tomlin first. Mr. Tomlin's on with us. Or he was there. Yeah, he's at the top. Was there an offer on Mr. Tomlin's case?
No, Judge.
No.
What are we doing with Mr. Tomlin?
Upon speaking with Mr. Bitar, it's my understanding that his client, Mr. Tomlin, is pleading guilty as charged.
Do you understand, Mr. Tomlin, by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice or rights form?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is it true that on or about August the 4th of this year, you were in Van Buren Township and you assaulted someone, pushed, shoved, unconsented touching?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any comments as to sentencing, Ms. Manarino, Ms. Patton?
Your Honor, I've spoken with the complainant several times in this matter. I would ask that if the court would set it for another sentencing date so that he can appear and have his input on this. It is something that he does feel strongly about. I didn't know Mr. Tomlin was pleading this morning, or I would have had the complainant here.
I was told by my other attorney that there was a deal for some kind of probation and a fine. I don't really know what's going on there.
Miss Manarino, well then, if Miss Patton, I'm going to set it for sentencing, no PSI, for victim to appear to speak.
I'm taking my plea back because he's lying and he'll continue to lie.
Miss Patton?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
I'm
go
standing
ahead.
in for Mr. Bitar, so he's spoken with all of his clients. I haven't had any contact with Mr. Tomlin. So if the court wants me to go into a breakout room with Mr. Bitar's clients just to talk to them again, I can do that. I do believe that he sounds a little confused about what was supposed to happen this morning.
All right. I got to create some breakout rooms anyway for Miss Manarino. So, Miss Patton, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with darn it. Hang on. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Miss Hudson and Mr. Tomlin, okay?
At the same time?
Sure. Then you can just...
Can we do them one at a time?
I suppose.
Thank you.
I mean, if you guys don't get, you know what I mean? If you're standing in for each other, though, go ahead, Mr. Tomlin, and join the breakout room with Miss Patton. Now, Mr. Barker, who's your client?
Mr. Wilder, Your Honor.
I got the file in front of me. And you wanted to talk to Miss Manorino?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm gonna put you in breakout room number 2.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Dupree, I have your client. I don't have the file. There's been some confusion this morning with Mr. Booker. It was listed as a sentencing. It's not a sentencing. He's never pled. There was confusion, but I do know that my sobriety court has denied him for sobriety court. So I can adjourn this case. You can talk to my sobriety court people if you want.
I think, I might appreciate talking to him, Judge, just to try to get an idea of why. I had talked to other sobriety courts, but I guess there's a glut of people trying to get in right now because of court ceasing operation earlier in the year. So pretty much everyone's saying if there's a sobriety court where he's at, we won't do it because we just don't have space.
Right. Well, I'm gonna have I've already told my probation department, because I didn't have time to mess with this morning, obviously, to get the details. And they did not bring me the file. And so I was like, okay, why is this on my docket? And then after a conversation this morning, I'm going to have, you're listed on the file. I'm
Yes, ma'am.
going to have Miss Blunt, when I'm done with my docket this morning, I'm going to talk to her, have them reach out to you, and then we'll figure it out from there. And then it'll be probably reset on, well, if it's going to end up being a plea, we can do it at any time, but we'll work it out, the detail of when it's going to be reset. All right, Mr. Booker, do you understand? I mean, they denied you, but I don't know the details of why, and I don't have the file, and I want Miss Blunt to talk directly with Mr. Dupree and maybe even you again, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a notation. Michelle, also you make a notation that if you call up to Katie and tell her she needs to call the attorney, will you do that, Michelle? And I'll follow up with her, that they have to have a conversation with them about what the situation is. All right, she's gonna do that. So you're all set for today, and then we'll be in touch, okay?
Thank you, Your
Yes,
Honor.
Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Wilder, your attorney's in a breakout room. Mr.
Yes,
Cowell,
ma'am.
what case are you on? Well, you're not gonna talk to me. Mr. Robinson, what case are you on?
Judge, I've got two, Reidner, and then the.
Yep, the 434 that I argued with you that that's not a possible number. Yep, I got it.
Right.
And who is on the 434?
It should
What's
be
the-
Patrick Credine.
Is he here?
I just talked to him.
Yes, Your Honor.
Gotcha, I got it, okay. 434, and did you say Luke Ridner?
Correct, Judge.
Did you talk to Miss Manorino about either one of these cases?
Not yet, Judge.
Okay, so I've got those pulled. 434, was that Patrick Creedon, did you say?
Correct, Judge.
Yeah, okay. And Luke Ridner's not on here yet.
Yeah, Judge, I talked to him last night and he thought he was coming to my office, but I'm at my house and he doesn't have the capability for Zoom, but I've got him standing by on the phone.
That's fine, that'll work.
Okay, thanks.
Mr. Kessel, did you talk to Miss Manorino? Apparently not. Miss Manorino, did we get Mr. Barker back? Does he know how to leave the breakout room?
I thought he left before. Oh, there he is. Okay, I thought he
All
left.
right. Mr. Barker, did you meet with Ms. Manarino on Mr. Wilder's case?
I did, Your Honor. I will need just a moment with Mr. Wilder, but we will be adjourning today for
To
discovery.
January the 14th at 9:50.
I had a trial that day, Your Honor, but February 4th is available.
I'll adjourn it to February the 4th at 9:40.
Very good, Your Honor.
Mr. Wilder, do you understand?
It's just, I guess the court date's getting moved. Is that what's happening?
That's what your attorney's asking for.
Okay.
All right. So
Yes,
I'll
ma'am.
see you February the 4th. Miss Patton's asking me for help, so I have to join the breakout room. I'll be
Very
right
good,
back.
Your Honor. I'll call you, Tim.
Thank you.
You can leave.
Okay. How do I, oops. How do I, yeah, how do I do it?
All right. Well, apparently Miss Patton can't get out of the breakout room. Weird. Yeah, and it won't let me. Won't let me end it. So she's gonna have to wait a minute. All right, Mr. Tomlin, the person, Heather Rowley.
Yes, ma'am.
What time is your case set at?
9:50.
9:50? Okay, I found you. Miss Manarino, is there a plea offer on Miss Rowley's case?
Yes, Judge, we would amend the driving on a suspended license to a no operator's license on person.
Miss Rowley, are you interested in taking that plea? Or do you want to talk to one of the court-appointed attorneys?
No, that sounds good, Your Honor.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it true that on or about May the 23rd of 2019, you were in Van Buren Township and you didn't have a valid driver's license in your possession?
Yes, ma'am.
It is a $200 ticket. The state adds $145, including our fund fee. And then there's another $145 on this file. There's $145 on this file for including bench warrants, late fees, and the clearance to get your license back for a total of $490. Do you need a payment plan for that?
Yes, I would like to be put on a payment plan.
Can you pay $50 a month?
I could probably pay more than that. I get paid every 2 weeks.
Can we make it $100 a month?
Yeah, I can do that.
I'll accept your plea. What's your cell phone number?
606-219-5810.
606?
Yes, ma'am. 606-219-5810.
And your email?
ROWLEY Heather heather95@gmail.com.
Heather95@gmail. Perfect. All right, you are all set. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
On People versus Ricky Tomlin.
Your Honor, I've spoken with Mr. Tomlin. His misunderstanding was about the complainant coming in to speak at sentencing, not the actual plea. He does want to continue with his plea. He just didn't believe that the complainant was going to be truthful when he came in to speak. And I did explain to him he'll have an opportunity to speak if he wishes as well.
Do you understand, Mr. Tomlin?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead. I already took your plea. So I'm going to go ahead and accept the plea again. And I'm going to set it for a sentencing, no PSI. Ms. Manarino, I'm going to do it on that same day on February the 4th. Ms. Patton, can you show up that day at 11:30?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right, Mr. Tomlin. So we'll see you then.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. And then Ms. Patton, did you need a breakout room with Ms. Hudson?
Yes, please.
All right, I'll delete this. Hang on. Ms. Hudson, I'm going to put you where, Ms. Hudson, can you hear me? I'm going to
Yes.
put you in a breakout room with Ms. Patton. Go ahead and hit join.
Okay.
All right. And then Ms. Manarino, Mr. Robinson on 4340 Farm, what's the status of that case?
Judge, I don't know. I need to talk to Mr. Robinson for a minute.
All right. Mr. Robinson. Oh, and also he's also on Luke Ridner, so you can talk to him on both.
Yes.
I'm gonna put you both in breakout room number 2.
Thank you.
Go ahead and hit join.
Mr. Clerk? Hello?
Yes.
I'm checking in on Whitney Rice.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait a minute. I'll get to you when I get to you. Miss
Okay.
Palmer. Miss Palmer, you need to talk to Miss Patton. She's in a breakout room, so if you hang on just a minute, she'll be with you in a second, okay? And then Mr. Duncan, Mr. Kessel, I've called your name a couple of times. I know your client was on here, Miss Plasky. Did you
Yes,
already
Judge.
talk to Miss Manarino?
Judge, I probably need about 2 minutes with her.
Yep, she's in a breakout room with somebody
Sure.
else, so just hang
Sure.
out for a minute.
No problem, Judge. I appreciate it.
Now on Margolis, what's your client's name?
Whitney Rice, Judge?
Hang on, let me pull the file. And have you talked to the prosecutor already?
I talked to her last time and yes, she was supposed to get a plea form to me or
Well, she's in a breakout room with somebody else, so we're gonna have to wait just a minute.
That's fine, Judge. I'm patient.
And then, Mr. Duncan, who's your client?
Roger Pearson, Judge.
Oh, didn't ask you yet. That's why. I was like, I don't remember what you said.
You're busy, huh?
Yeah, apparently. Have you talked to Miss Manarino?
Judge, I did at one time, but my problem today is my client's having technical difficulties. So I was hoping I could get an adjourned date.
If your client can just appear by phone.
Well, he could do that too, because I did tell him that, but I'm not sure we're going to resolve it today. But would you like
All
me
right,
to
well, I
get
can give you the January 14th adjourn date if you'd like.
Yeah, that's fine, Judge.
It's with Judge Oakley on January the 14th. I'll adjourn it to January the 14th at 9:50.
Judge, thank you and have a good Christmas.
You too, thanks. Mr. Thomas, can you hear me? Dominique Thomas? Apparently not. Miss Mason?
Yes, that's me. Can you hear
Yep,
me?
and you also have Mr. Batar, who is not today, Miss Patton is standing in for Mr. Batar.
Yes.
And then I also have Miss Peters.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, Mr. Peters, did you talk to the court-appointed attorney?
I haven't been able to get in contact with anybody.
Okay,
Nobody.
well, I have Mr. Nunley. Let me get Miss Manarino back and we'll deal with it, okay, in just a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so just hang out.
Who was that, Judge?
Last name of Peters, Vanessa Peters.
Vanessa Peters.
All right, Miss Manarino, you were in a breakout room on which cases? Ridner and 434?
Yes, Judge.
All right, and we don't have Mr. Robinson back.
I'm here waiting to talk to her judge, Elliot Margolis on Rice.
I know you are, counsel, and I will get to you. She needs to do one case at a time.
I apologize. Thank you.
What did you decide with Mr. Robinson, Miss Manarino?
That he needs to, I made offers to him, he just needs to speak with his clients briefly. I believe he was gonna call or text Mr. Creedon.
All right. Mr. Kessel, you've been waiting for a while on Lisa Plasky. Do you need Miss Manarino?
Yes, Judge, desperately.
All right, Miss Manarino, I'm going to put you back in the breakout room. I'm going to put you in breakout room number 3, actually.
Okay.
And Mr. Kessel. Then Mr.
Thank you, Judge.
Margolis, you'll be next.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Ms. Patton, and I'm not sure if it's you or what, so I have to figure it out. So, we have Ms. Hudson. What are we doing on, People versus Rachel Hudson?
Ms. Hudson wishes to take the plea, Your Honor. I've explained to her the process for taking the plea and the factual basis, so we shall see.
All right, Ms. Hudson, do you understand that by pleading guilty, we'll just make it no contest?
Thank you, Your
That
Honor.
you're not contesting this charge, the added no operator's license on person?
Yes.
It's a $200 ticket. The state adds $145. And then there's bench warrants, late fees, and a clearance to get your license back for a total of $490. Do you need a payment plan on that?
Ma'am, is there a way we can reduce it to 400 and I can just pay it all today?
I can do that. I can reduce it by $90. I'll make it 400, and that'll include the clearance. Michelle, it's going to be $50 fine, $50 in cost to reduce it to actually $390 then. You can go online and pay it today. The file won't be back in the building until this afternoon or tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, and that'll
what
include
time
your
do I go
clearance.
to the pay
All
rate?
right, you're all set. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Robinson, okay, first of all, Ms. Manarino, can you get, you're set, Ms. Hudson. Can you get in and out of the breakout rooms? Ms. Patton's telling me that there's something faulty with her. She can't leave a breakout room.
I have not had an issue this morning, Judge.
Yeah, I think it's you, Ms. Patton, which is better than it being everybody.
Well,
No
I got
offense.
out the first time you put me in there, but for some reason, it's not giving me a leave button in the bottom right corner. The last couple
Yeah,
times.
hopefully it's just you. Ms.
Hopefully.
Manarino, I'm sticking you in a breakout room with, oh, well, what did we do with Mr. Kessel?
He's speaking with his client right now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm putting you with Mr. Margolis on Whitney Rice.
Okay.
Your Honor, do we have a Tuesday Mason or an Amanda Palmer?
Yeah, and Teresa, I just need 1 second on Mason before I'm ready on that one, because there was one thing Dan emailed me about last night.
Okay, and then after I speak with you, I'll speak with her.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we do mine?
Doing,
Hi.
I will in a minute, Mr. Robinson. Listen, I'm trying to do this the best that I can.
Sorry about that, Judge.
Judge, I'm in no rush.
Ms. Manarino, I'm putting you in with Mr. Margolis.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Then Mr. Robinson, I was waiting for you. You were in the breakout room. I tried to call it twice.
Okay.
On Luke Ridner, what are we doing?
Judge, we got a plea on that one.
Do you have Mr. Ridner on speaker?
I just had him. I hung up because I wasn't sure.
So you asked her to do your case and you're not ready?
I thought I needed Angela too, so he's right here.
Hello?
Okay, Luke, you're on the phone with Judge Green right now.
Okay.
People versus Luke Ridner. What's the offer, Mr. Robinson?
Your Honor, it's going to be a plea of no contest under 771.1 for a period of 6 months.
Mr. Ridner, you understand that by pleading guilty, that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
It's
Or
going to
pleading
be,
no contest,
Right.
excuse me. And that you're not contesting this charge?
No.
I'll adopt the police report for purposes of the plea. I'm not going to read it into the record. I'll assess $300 in cost. Can you pay that within 2 months by February the 4th?
Yes.
Make the payment between now and then, no trouble, and it'll be dismissed, okay?
thank,
Okay.
You're
Thank you.
all set. Have a
Thank you,
great
Judge.
day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
4340 Farm, what are we doing with that?
Judge, we actually, I think we have this resolved. There's 2 misdemeanors and there's 1 civil infraction.
Correct.
Our plan is to plead to the 1 misdemeanor under 771.1 for a period of 6 months with a recommendation of no fines and costs. However, this is a violation of technical requirements, which is, as the court knows, can be a little bit broad. So Ms. Manarino is going to give me an exact breakdown of exactly what needs to be done within this time frame.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna take the plea on case number, Michelle, 193024. Mr. Creedon, you understand that by pleading guilty on this, that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice or rights form? Although, Michelle, the case name is 4340 Farm. It's an LLC. And we're gonna take it under advisement for 6 months.
Yes, Your Honor.
Patrick, since I talked to you and I talked to Angela, he's going to give us a specific list, okay? So there's not going to be any confusion on anything.
So I'll defer it for the 6 months, no costs. It'll be dismissed at the end of that time frame as long as you do whatever the list is that Van Buren Township gives you. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, then you're all set. Thank you
Thank you,
very
Judge.
much. Have a great day. Mr.
You too,
Kessel, on Ms. Plaski's case, what are we doing?
Yes, Judge, I did speak with Ms. Plasky. Thank you. I do believe we have a resolution. Ms. Plasky is going to be pleading I think there are technically 2 cases. I know Ms. Manarino will correct me if I'm wrong.
There are 2 cases.
She's going to plead no contest to one. I think the other one is going to be dismissed under 7, and the plea is going to be no contest under 771.1.
And they're actually the same date. That's weird. So,
Yeah. Judge, that's the least of the weirdness on this case, I assure you.
I'm gonna take the plea on 4938. The case on number ending 4938, Michelle. And I'll defer it for 6 months. Did you say no contest?
Yes, Judge.
Ms. Plasky, do you understand that by pleading no contest, that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice or rights form, and that you're not contesting this charge?
Yes.
I'll defer it under 771 for a period of 6 months. Upon successful completion of the 6-month period, payment of $300 and costs, this case will be dismissed. Mr. Land, I think you're on
Thank you,
the, Ms. Plasky, can you pay that between now and February 4th?
Sure.
All right, and then no trouble and it'll be dismissed, and I'll dismiss the other case. Is that correct, Ms. Manarino?
Yes, Judge.
All right, you're all set.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Angela, so much.
Yep, have a good day. Do we have Mr. Margolis back? No.
Yeah, yes, Judge. I'm back and we're ready to take a plea on Rice.
On Rice, People versus Whitney Rice. Ms. Rice, are you on here?
She should be on, but I didn't see,
Nope, she's not.
Okay, let me call her,
That's
Judge, and I'll
fine.
get that.
On Amanda Palmer. I have Miss Palmer, Miss Patton. I have Miss Patton. She's standing in for Mr. Batar. Is there a plea on this? Miss Palmer, please. I wasn't talking to you. I'm talking to your attorney. Miss Patton, Miss Manarino, is there a plea on this?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Miss Patton.
Oh, no, I didn't know you were back. Go ahead.
I spoke with Ms. Batar or Mr. Batar about this yesterday. I think that there's no offer on the case, and I don't know if we need to adjourn it for discovery.
Yes, I spoke with Dan about it. He needs to get the videos that are available. So he asked for another pretrial date in order to get the videos. He has the paper discovery.
I'll adjourn it to January the 14th at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
For discovery. Do you understand, Ms. Palmer? And that'll be with Judge Oakley. Everybody understand?
Yes, Judge.
All right, and then Miss Manarino, Miss Patton, did you have another case?
Yes, I have Tuesday Mason that I need to speak to.
And I
Ms.
have Miss
Manarino.
Mason on.
We're not.
Judge, I'm just breakout room with Miss Mason.
with Angela first.
I'm not ready on that yet, Judge. I have one of the detectives checking on something.
Oh, okay, no, that's fine. Well, then I also have Mr. Nunley. I have Mr. Vanessa Peters. Is there an offer on Mr. Peters' case?
Yes, Judge, we'd move to dismiss pursuant to the request of the complainant.
Are you there, Mr. Peters?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Did you hear that?
It's dismissed.
It's dismissed. Are you okay with that?
Absolutely.
All
You
right.
guys
Well, thank-
touched base with her?
Yeah,
she must have.
I spoke with her a couple times, yes.
Okay, for sure.
All right, you're all set. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
And then we're waiting on Mr. Margolis, on Dominique Thomas. Can you hear me, Mr. Thomas?
Whitney
Mr.
Rice
Thomas.
should be back up.
Pardon, Mr. Margolis?
I think she's back. She was on Zoom, she said, and apparently no one saw her. So I told her to rename her
There's
phone.
nobody in my waiting room, so I don't,
Okay.
but
Well, I told her to rename her phone and go
that's
back
fine.
on.
That's fine. Can you hear me, Mr. Thomas? Mr. Land, who's your client?
Nicole Ross, Your Honor.
Are you expecting her?
Yes, I just spoke to her. She said she was on, but couldn't see her here. I don't think she knows what she's doing as far as trying to get on. Yikes. But I'll get her on. I need to go to a breakout room with the prosecutor anyway. Then I'll have her on, even if I have to do it by speakerphone, Your Honor, if that's okay.
That's fine. Miss Manarino, can I put you in a breakout room with Mr. Land on Miss Ross's case?
Yes, please, Judge.
You're still in room number 1, so go
Okay,
ahead
I'll go
and
there.
join that. Mr. Byers, can you hear me? Unmute yourself, bottom left, Mr. Byers. Person with the name of Melanie Harris, what case are you on?
It's well, I think they said it was retail fraud, but someone used my identity. Can you
No,
hear
but
me?
what's the last name on the case?
It should be Melanie Harris.
Is it hyphenated or something?
It may have been hyphenated. They stole my ID, so I can't remember if it was before or after I got married. So it may have
It's
been
hyphenated Harris White, Your Honor,
Okay, thank you.
at 9:10.
Okay. I got it. Did you talk to a court-appointed attorney?
No, no one never called me.
Okay, and I also I'm gonna give me a minute. I need the prosecutor back. I also have Corian Cogburn. Can you hear me?
Good morning, Your Honor. This is
Okay.
Attorney.
Go ahead, Ted. Attorney who?
This is Attorney Paul Spaniel on behalf of Mr. Cogburn, who should be have joined us.
He's on here.
Yes, I see him. Yep.
Yep. And so did you need to talk to the prosecutor?
No, I took the liberties of talking to her yesterday, and it appears that we've got an agreement. I think she's in a breakout room right now.
She is in a breakout room. What's the agreement?
Your Honor, my understanding of the agreement is to add an account failed to report an accident, the non-moving violation, and dismiss the two misdemeanors. Failed to stop, identify.
I got it.
Okay.
Do you understand, Mr. Cogburn, by pleading to this fail to report that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes, Judge.
And is it true on September the 12th of this year, you were in Van Buren Township and you had an accident, you failed to report it?
Yes, Judge.
It's a $200 ticket and the state adds $145 for, and Michelle, that was the amending the fail to stop an ID. The total is $345. Do you need a payment plan or can you pay that within 30 days by February the 4th? 60 days, basically.
Payment plan.
$50 a month?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I get a cell phone number and an email for you?
734-365-1984.
And an email.
CCOGBORN99@gmail.com.
We will send you a payment plan, make the payments, and you'll be done with us. All right?
Judge Green?
Okay.
Yeah?
I might like to add, I don't know how you want this advice of rights sent to you. I did go over it with him. He signed it. Is there an email I
You
can
can
send?
scan and email it to us if you want.
Okay, you do want it for the file?
I don't need it.
Okay, then, noted. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too, stay safe and enjoy your holiday.
Thanks, you too.
Thank
Miss Manarino, you and Mr. Cogburn, you're all set. Make the payments when you get it. Mr. Land,
Yes, I am.
your client was,
Nicole Ross. Do you see her yet? I think she was on YouTube, Yanni. She said she saw us, but couldn't hear us and couldn't talk. And I was just trying to explain to her that she was on the YouTube part of it. But
all right, well, we'll wait for her for a minute. Who had Whitney Rice?
I have Whitney Rice.
I
She
got
should be
her.
on.
Hopefully she's joining right now.
Okay,
Beautiful.
can you hear me now?
I can, yes, but we're not doing your case yet, so just hold on a minute. Miss
Okay.
Rice, can you hear me?
Miss Ross?
No, not Ross, Rice.
Okay, sorry, Judge.
That's okay. Whitney Rice. No luck. That's the type of day I'm having. All right,
I have her call in, Judge.
that's fine.
I'll have her get in touch.
Mr. Nunley, I had,
This is Ms. Harris White.
I'm here.
yes, Miss Harris White is on here. Is there an offer on Miss Harris White's case, Miss Manarino?
1 second, Judge. I need to speak to is Mr. Nunley handling that?
He is.
Yeah, I'll need to speak to him. I also have Rashonda Jefferson on my cell phone. She was having trouble calling into Zoom this morning. So I have her available when the court's ready.
What's the last name?
Jefferson.
On I'm on the Zoom.
Okay, well, they're not getting, you're not coming across on the Zoom, so something's wrong with your end, okay? Because you're not coming up on the judge's docket. They called the case twice.
All right, I'll go ahead and do that, Miss Manarino. People versus Rashonda Jefferson.
Log out of this.
Miss Jefferson, can you hear the judge?
Log out of this.
No, Miss Rice, you're fine. No, hang on a second, Miss Manarino. Miss Rice, tell him you're on now and hang up.
Yes.
Stay on Zoom, Miss Rice, and
Hang on
just
1 second, Miss
hold
Jefferson.
on for 1 second. We couldn't hear
No.
you originally, Miss Rice, but you're good now, okay?
Let me see where you can call the court.
Miss Rice, tell your attorney to call back in on Zoom. Mr. Margolis, call back in on Zoom.
It was in courtroom 3.
Yeah, tell him that.
But you have a phone number there for courtroom 3?
I can look online.
No, Miss Rice. Miss Rice, are you listening to me? Miss Rice, hello? Miss Rice. Oh my gosh.
I will.
Please, people, Mr. Margolis. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Miss Rice. Miss Rice, can you hear me? Well, I'm gonna mute her. Apparently ridiculous. All right, Miss Manarino, on Roshonda Jefferson. What's the offer?
Ms. Jefferson is going to plead to an amended charge of allowing an unlicensed person to operate the vehicle, and we would move to dismiss the failure to yield.
All right, Miss, is that your understanding, Miss Jefferson?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive on or about May the 13th of this year, is that correct?
Yes, I admit to driving without my license.
Yep, no, I understand. It's a $200 ticket. There's late fees that I'll waive. The state adds $145 for a total of $345. Do you need time to pay that?
How much the whole total is?
$345. I can give you a payment plan, or I can give you until February 4th if you can pay it between now and then.
Okay, yes, ma'am. I can pay the whole $345.
Okay, pay it between now and February the 4th, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I can payment plan that because I haven't been working, so I missed the day.
All right, I'll do a $50 a month payment plan. Give me your cell phone number and your email.
Yes, ma'am. My social is 587-25.
No, your cell phone, Miss Jefferson.
Oh, my cell phone.
Your cell phone number.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry. It's 601 area code 601-522.
6173. What's your email?
Jessica Jeff, JESSICA-JEFF90@gmail. Jessica Jeff at email.
Got it.
98.
All right, we'll send you a $50 a month payment plan.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. And
all right, you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, now what we have, did you figure out on Tuesday Mason?
You too. I'm sorry, Judge?
Did you figure out on Tuesday Mason?
Yes, and I sent a message to Miss Patton about that. So I think
Right,
we're ready.
what are we doing on that case?
Hi, Judge. I'm back.
I'm checking the message, Judge. Okay. I have it, Miss Judge, not Miss Judge. Judge,
Yeah.
Can you put me in a breakout room with Miss Mason so I can communicate the offer to her?
Yep.
Thank you.
Miss Mason, I want you to hit join.
Is it on this? Will it come up? Okay.
Yep, it'll come up. All right, Mr. Margolis on People versus Whitney Rice.
Yes, Judge.
Miss
Elliot
Rice,
Margolis.
unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, lower left. There you go. What's the offer, Miss Manarino?
Judge, Miss Rice is going to plead no contest to the larceny charge under 771 for a period of 6 months, and the remaining charges are going to be dismissed.
Is that your understanding, counsel?
Yes, it is, Judge. My
And
client's
Miss-
prepared to
Miss
answer.
Rice, do you understand that by pleading to this larceny charge that that the other charges will be dismissed? Is that your understanding?
Yes.
Miss Rice, is that your understanding?
Yes.
Okay. Is it true that on or about April the 1st of this year, you were in Van Buren Township and you took property that didn't belong to you without property that
Your
didn't
Honor.
belong to you?
Your Honor, she's pleading no contest to this.
Do you understand, Ms. Rice, by pleading no contest that you're not contesting this charge?
Correct.
I'll adopt the police report for purposes of the plea. I'm not going to read it into the record. I'll defer it for 6 months under 771, assess $400 in costs. Can you pay that between now and February the 4th?
Yes, I can.
Make the payment, no trouble. You don't have to come back. We'll pull your record and dismiss it, okay?
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, Judge, and have a Merry Christmas, you and
You
your
too.
staff and family, and healthy New Year. Thank
You
you.
too, thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Manarino, on Mr. Land, who's your client?
Nicole Ross, Your Honor.
Do we have her yet?
We do.
I'm here.
Ah, there you are, yes. Okay, on People versus Nicole Ross, what's the plea offer?
We would amend the original operating while intoxicated charge to visibly impaired and dismiss that second civil, I think it's a civil infraction.
It is a civil infraction. And is your client taking that offer, Mr. Land?
She is, Your Honor.
And Ms. Ross, you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is it true that on or about July the 16th of this year, you were in Van Buren Township and you consumed alcohol before getting behind the wheel of the vehicle that you were driving?
Yes, ma'am.
As a result, your consumption of alcohol, your ability to drive was impaired.
Yes.
Do you understand this plea?
Yes.
And is it voluntary?
Yes.
Anybody promise you or threaten you to get you to plead guilty in this matter?
No, Your Honor.
I'll accept your plea. I'm going to set it over. I have your contact information. Probation will be in touch with you and they'll give you a date sometime in January for sentencing. They're going to send you paperwork. Make sure you fill it out, okay? And
Okay.
Mr. Land, they'll be in contact with you also.
Can I
Thank
put my
you.
appearance on the record?
I think you did, but go ahead.
Attorney Ivan Land, P65879, appearing on behalf of Nicole Ross. Thank you, Your Honor. Stay safe. You and your staff, stay safe.
Thank you. You
Happy
too.
holiday.
Have
Take
a
care.
great day.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mr. Thomas, Dominique Thomas, I've tried to talk to you a couple of times. Unmute yourself, lower left. Not having good.
Okay, I see it.
Okay, now you got it. He's been on for a while. I've tried to talk to him a couple of times. And Ms. Manarino, is there an offer on Mr. Thomas's case?
Yes, no ops, Your Honor.
They're offering you a no operator's license on person. It'd be a $345 ticket. You can take that plea or you can talk to the court appointed attorney who's on here if you have questions.
Yeah, I do have questions. Recently
Okay,
had a
wait.
point-
I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Nunley and you could talk to him.
Okay. Hello.
All you're gonna have to do, Mr. Thomas, is hit join.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Go ahead. And then, I'm sorry, on Mr. Byers. Mr. Byers, did you have an attorney? I apologize.
I did not have an attorney.
Oh, is there an offer on Mr. Byers' case, Ms. Manarino?
There is, Your Honor. If Mr. Byers pleads guilty to one of the charges, we'd ask the court to take that under 771 for 12 months and dismiss the second charge.
Mr. Byers, that means that if you pled to one of these contributing cases, it'd be deferred for the period of 1 year. Upon successful completion of the 1 year period, payment of $400 in costs, that case would be dismissed. And then the other case would also be dismissed. Are you interested in taking that plea or do you want to talk to the court appointed attorney?
Yeah, I probably need to talk to somebody because I'm
Okay.
not even, I'm not sure why I'm here.
I'll put you in a breakout room to talk to him next.
Okay.
Miss Patton's talking to Miss Mason. Then we have Melanie Harris White on here also. And is there an offer on that?
I just needed to talk to Mr. Nunley for a second on that one, Judge.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, as soon as I got to get you out of
Whenever he's ready.
And then I also have Miss El Shabani on here. Is there an offer on Miss El Shabani's case?
Oh, yes. 1 second. Yes, if Miss Al-Shabani pleads guilty to the 2 larceny charges, I would dismiss the other 2 charges. There is the issue of restitution on those as well.
Ms. Al-Shabani, did you hear if you plead guilty to the 2 larceny charges, they'll dismiss the retail fraud and the driving on suspended? Are you interested in taking that plea, or are you interested in talking to the court-appointed attorney?
I just wanted to know, Your Honor, if all I have to do is just pay restitution on the other ones. Like, there's nothing else to it.
I don't know. Do you know what the restitution is, Ms. Manarino?
Judge, I just have to look real quick. Just give me 1 second.
That's fine. Ms. Patton, did you talk to Ms. Mason?
I did, Your Honor. We've come to a resolution on this case. Ms. Mason will be tendering a plea this morning.
People versus Tuesday Mason, and what's that plea?
Your Honor, it's my understanding the offer is if she pleads to the operating while intoxicated as charged, that the no proof of insurance and the violation of the restricted license will be dismissed.
Is that your understanding, Ms. Mason?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes.
And is it true that on or about December the 28th of last year, you were in Van Buren Township and you had consumed alcohol before getting behind the wheel of the vehicle that you were driving?
Yes.
As a result of your consumption of alcohol, your ability to drive was impaired?
Yes.
You took a breathalyzer and blew above the legal limit?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand this plea?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it voluntary?
Yes.
Anybody promise you or threaten you to get you to plead guilty in this matter?
No.
I'll accept your plea. I have a phone number for you of 313-629-4715. Is that correct?
Yes.
And can I get an email from you?
Tuesday Mason 1cm@gmail.com.
And do you have a hard address of 11215 Sharon Street in Romulus?
Yes.
I'm gonna accept your plea. They're gonna send you some paperwork, fill out the paperwork, and we'll get, and the probation department will get back with you. And then we'll set it up for sentencing, okay?
Okay, thank you.
I mean, make a notation, Ms. Patton, that you're on this.
Yes, Your Honor. Now,
You're all set, Ms. Mason.
I stood in for Dan Bitar. Do you want me to come back for the sentencing?
I don't care. You guys can work it out.
Okay, what was that date again?
I don't have a date. I wrote your name on it. Shannon will get in touch with you.
Okay.
You're all set, ma'am. Mr. Nunley, on People versus Dominique Thomas.
Can I jump into a breakout room briefly with Angela?
With who?
With Angela.
And
Ms.
Judge,
Marino?
before I go, the restitution on Al-Shabani is a total of $310.
So I don't have to send it for restitution. It's 310.
Yes.
Is that, do you know how the breakout is on that?
As to the first June 5th incident, it is $105. The second June 5th incident is $125, and the October 23rd is $80.
Okay, there's only 2 larceny cases.
The 2 larceny, and the third one is the retail fraud.
I know, but you said that if she pled to the 2 larcenies, that the other cases would be dismissed.
Right, as part of the plea, but there's still restitution for that.
Okay, so, well, you didn't make that clear, Ms. Manarino.
I got you, Judge.
So on the October 23rd, she's got to pay $80 in restitution.
Yes.
And what was the restitution on June 5th?
The first June 5th incident was 105. The second June 5th incident was 125.
Well, I can't, are they to the same?
No, they're 2 different locations.
Okay, then you've got to tell me a case number. You can't say the 2. They're both dated. They're different case numbers.
Okay, I got it.
2339 is what?
Hold on. The 2339 is $125. 2340. Oh, I'm
It's
sorry.
$80. No, it's 4506 is $80, and then 2596 must be $105.
That's correct.
All right, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Nunley.
Okay.
Oh. Sorry.
Mr. Nunley, you're still, oh, you both are still in breakout room 1, so go ahead and join.
Okay.
Two, right?
Miss Alice, Mr. Ron Sayer, what case are you on?
Your Honor, I have Gian Lewis, Roman Soto. He's still in the waiting room.
Yep, I see him. What's the last name on that?
Roman Soto.
Got it. Yep, I have to pull the file. Have you talked to the prosecutor?
I have. I talked to Ms. Manarino yesterday, Your Honor. We are seeking an adjournment so I can review discovery with Mr. Roman Soto. We believe we have a resolution worked out, but I want to go through that with Mr. Roman Soto when we go.
I have a January 14th or a February 4th date.
January 14th should be more than enough, Your Honor. 10:30 again?
No, 10:10.
10:10.
Yep.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
And that's going to be with Judge Oakley.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Mr. Roman, did you hear that your attorney asked for an adjourned date to January the 14th?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you're all set.
Thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much. Have a great day. All right, Miss Al Shabani, you heard that if you plead to the two larceny cases, then there's restitution requested in the amount of $125, $105, and then $80 on the retail fraud, and that the driving on suspended and the retail fraud will be dismissed minus the restitution. Do you want to talk to the court-appointed attorney on that?
I was just wondering, do I just have to just pay the restitution if I agree to take this plea?
No, there's court costs associated with it also.
No, that's fine. I'll take the plea.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, let me dismiss the driving on suspended, hang on. And it
Okay.
looks like you paid the FAC.
Yeah.
So that case is clear.
Okay.
I'm going to write pay $80 restitution
Okay.
and dismiss on the retail fraud,
Okay.
which is case number 4506, Michelle. And then I have two restitution cases, the larceny from June the 5th. And is it true that on June the 5th of 2018, you took property from two different places, one in the amount of 125 and one in the amount of 105? The 125 is on case number, Michelle, 2339, and it was from the Valero gas station.
Yes.
And then the other one is from the, trying to find the ticket, from the, it looks like the gas station that, it was a scratch off lottery ticket at
Yeah.
the Mobile gas station in the amount of $105. I'll accept your plea on both cases. On the 2018, on the case number 2339, there's restitution in the amount of $125.
Okay.
Hang on just a second. It's I'll waive one of the bench warrant fees. It's $200 in fines and costs.
Are you done with Al Hassan?
$200 in fines and costs. The state adds $145 in state costs, plus the $125 in restitution. For a total on that file of $470. Michelle, you're gonna have to get the breakdown on this because I actually left the $100 in bench warrants and late fees, and then it's $100 in fines and costs. So the breakdown's a little bit different than what I said. It's a total of 470 on that. Am I gonna give you a payment plan on this, Ms. Al Shabani?
If you can give me like a couple months to pay, like even like 3 months.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do $100 a month payment plan. And then you can
Perfect.
pay it off when you get the total, because it's gonna be probably close to $1,000.
So is it that 200, like the state fees and the court fines are added to each case?
Well, not on the restitution case, I mean, not on the
Not on the
retail
one that
fraud
got-
case, because that's just 80. But
Okay.
it's gonna be both of the larceny cases are gonna
Okay.
be about 470 apiece. I'm waiving some of the fines, but
Okay.
it's gonna be 470 on the one, then $80 in restitution on the retail fraud that's dismissed. And then on the other larceny, I'll waive one of the bench warrant fees again. I'll do the reduced fine and cost of 100 with the bench warrant fees.
Okay.
And so it's gonna be, and the restitution on that is 105. So it should be, instead of 470, it should be 460. Wait, because the other one was 125, so it's $20 less, so it should be 450. So the
450.
total that you'll owe is exactly $1,000, actually.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, if you can just give me some time to pay
I
it.
gave you a payment plan. They'll send it to you. I have your email and your cell phone number, so we'll send you a payment plan.
Okay, I don't know if you guys have my new address.
Oh.
I'm not sure because I haven't been getting no paperwork. I just been doing everything online. So
Okay, hang on just a second.
Okay.
I have 6966 Niagara apartment
Yeah.
101.
that's the wrong address.
Okay, give me your right address.
Okay, so it's 187 Cherry Valley Drive.
Cherry
That's,
Valley, uh-huh.
yeah. Cherry Valley Drive, apartment F19.
Mm-hmm.
That's in Inkster, Michigan, 48141.
And then the email and telephone number 734-929-7388.
Yes.
And Hal Shalabani 11@gmail.com.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, we will send that to you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks. Have a great day. Mr. Nunley on Dominique Thomas. What are we doing?
After speaking with the prosecutor, she agreed to allow him to plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. I spoke.
Mr. Thomas, you understand that by pleading guilty to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yeah, but I didn't want my license to be suspended again.
No.
It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be.
Okay.
It's not reported at all. It is a $345 ticket. It's $200 in fines and costs, and the state adds $145 for a total of $345, but it's not reported to your driving record at all. Do you need a payment plan on that, or can you pay that between now and February the 4th?
Yeah. Can I pay that on February 4th? Is that fine?
Yeah, pay between now and February the 4th, okay?
Okay, yeah, I can
All
definitely
right.
do that.
You're all set. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, we have Mr. Byers on here. What's the status of, Mr. Byers was offered, Mr. Nunley, to plead to one count of contributing, and the other count would be dismissed under 771. I said that it would be $400 in cost. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Byer.
Okay.
Or you're already in, no, it's not letting me do that. Never mind. All right, Mr. Nunley, go to breakout room number 2, or Mr. Byers, go to breakout room number 2. You're all set. Or nope, it didn't. It didn't take it. There you go. All right, and then on Melanie Harris White, do we have an offer, Miss Manarino?
I talked to Royce about that when we were in the breakout room together, so I think he just needs to speak with her. when he's
Oh,
done.
okay, okay. And then Miss Wright? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hang on just a second. Do you have an offer on Miss Wright, Miss Manarino?
There's no offer on that one, Judge.
Miss Wright, there's no offer if you want to plead guilty to the retail fraud. It's a $345 ticket and you're done with us. If you want to talk to the court-appointed attorney, I'll put you in line. There's one person ahead of you.
Yes, I'm a plead.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes.
And is it true that on or about June the 8th of this year, you were in Van Buren Township at the Walmart, you took property without paying for it?
Yes.
I'll accept your plea. As I indicated, it's a $200 ticket. The state adds $145 for a total of $345. Do you need time to pay that, or can you pay that by between now and February the 4th?
Yes.
All right. Make sure you pay it within the next 60 days then. All right.
Okay.
And you're all set. Thank you very much. Have a great
You're
day.
welcome.
Mr. St. James,
Yes.
on Stephen St. James, Miss Manarino, is there an offer on Mr. James's case?
Yes, Judge, we'd amend the driving on a suspended to a no ops and dismiss the 2 civil infractions.
Are you interested in taking that plea offer, sir, offer? Well, technically you can't do that, Miss Manarino.
Are they too old?
Yep, he owes the money on the two 2017 civil infractions, 430 and 478.
Okay, then how about, since he's gonna pay the 2 civil infractions, I'll dismiss the DWLS.
All right, Mr. James, we're gonna dismiss the driving on suspended. The only thing you have to do is pay the clearance. All right,
Okay.
which is a $45, and I'll give you a payment plan on
Okay.
the two files that you owe us money on. I have a Stephen.Mitchell.St.James@gmail.
Correct.
You owe us, looks like 478 and 430 plus the $45 clearance. Can you pay, make a payment of $100 a month?
Yeah, definitely.
I'll make sure that they have a notation that they'll send you a payment plan. I'm gonna make a note that you can pay your FACs at any time. So
Okay.
there's 3 of them, so it's 45 times 3.
Okay.
You can make those at any time, all right?
Yes. Thank you.
All right, you're all set.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Daniel Chapin. Good morning, Mr. Chapin. Can you hear me?
Yes, good morning.
Miss Manarino, is there an offer on Mr. Chafin's case?
Yes, Judge, if he pleads guilty to the operating while intoxicated charge, we would dismiss the other 2 misdemeanor charges.
Are you interested in talking to the court-appointed attorney on that, Mr. Chafin?
No, that's fine.
Do you want to accept that plea?
Yes.
Okay, hang on just a second. Mr. Nunley, on Mr. Byers?
May I speak with Angela in a breakout room, please?
Yes. You're still in a breakout room number 2, so go there and I'll send Miss Manarino there.
Thanks, Judge.
Mr. Batara, what are you here on?
Just checking in, Judge, to see if my cases got taken care of since I caused so many problems for you.
Yeah,
today.
it was. It was it's just been, it's gotta be that my old imaginary friend that was, Heather, I never had problems like this. Ever since my new imaginary friend, which is my secretary, Michelle Buckberry, is on here, all of a sudden I'm having all of these breakout rooms and problems. Teresa couldn't get in and out of the breakout room. It's just not, So I'm blaming it on Michelle. She's not good luck for me, so apparently.
At least
But
I'm
other-
not getting blamed, Judge.
Yeah, no kidding. No
Did all
kidding.
those cases get resolved then that I had?
I
Or
think so, resolved or adjourned or whatever. There were some difficulties, but it was Mr.
I'll,
Chapin, but I think we're good.
I'll follow up with Teresa. Hope you have
Thanks.
a better rest of the day, Judge.
Thanks. Mr. Chapin, all right, do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes,
And is it true on August the 26th of 2019 that you were driving and you had consumed alcohol before getting behind the wheel of the vehicle that you were in?
yes,
As a result of your consumption of alcohol, your ability to drive was impaired?
yes,
You took a breathalyzer and blew above the legal limit?
yes,
Do you understand this plea?
yes,
And is it voluntary?
yes,
Anybody promise you or threaten you to get you to plead guilty in this matter?
no,
I'll accept your plea. I'm going to set it over for sentencing. Probation's going to get in touch with you. I have a hard address for you of 25083 Powers Avenue in Dearborn Heights. Is that correct?
yes,
And a phone number of 313-230-8231.
yes.
And do you have an email address that we can reach you at?
Yeah, it's drchaffin7@gmail.com.
All right, probation will send you some information and then they'll interview you and then it'll be set up with me for sentencing, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too.
Mr. Nunley, on Mr. Byers' case,
Could I get 60 seconds with Mr. Byers in a breakout room? I believe we're just going to be asking.
sure, Miss Harris is patiently waiting for you also.
So breakout number 2?
Yeah, I'm gonna send him there, yes. Oh, actually, Mr. Byers, can you go back into breakout room 2 also?
Sure, as soon as it pops up.
Says rejoin. You should be able to rejoin it. You know what? I'll move you both to 3 if you can't figure that out. That's okay. There you go. The person whose name is Jennifer, or Jessica, excuse me. Did you go, Mr. Byers? No, let's see.
Try.
I'm gonna move you back to breakout room number 2. Go there.
Here we go.
The person whose name is Jessica, what case are you on?
I am on case 2007.
No, don't give me a case. Give me your name.
Jessica Alexander.
I got you. Do you have an offer for Miss Alexander, Miss Manarino?
Yes, Judge, it's a dismissal.
Oh, it's a dismissal. Okay. All right, Miss Alexander, did you hear that this case is dismissed?
Yes.
There is a clearance with the Secretary of State that you have to pay us. You can go online and pay the $45 fee and we'll clear your license out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're all set. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Hawkins,
Yes. Yes.
yeah, this matter is set. Mr. Hawkins and Mr. Martin. This matter is set for a sentencing today. Ms. Manarino, I have a note that it was a hearing on restitution. It's just now 11 o'clock. Did you have any contact with the victim in this matter?
I did not, Judge.
Okay, we had,
I know there was some confusion last time
Yep.
in regards to the dates.
well, I mean, this I set at the last hearing, so I'll wait for a victim, but otherwise I'm just gonna go ahead and sentence him with no restitution if the victim doesn't
Okay,
appear or ask. And then Mr. Martin is a motion, I think.
yeah, we resolved that part of it, but he has another unrelated case with us as well. And I didn't know if Mr. Rumschlag was representing him on both matters.
What did you resolve?
I dismissed the OWI.
Oh, I do have a motion to dismiss.
Yeah.
Are you
I-
expecting, oh, we lost him.
Oh,
He's back. He's in the waiting room.
yeah, I had notified his attorney on the OWI. I just wasn't sure if he was
Okay.
representing him on the other case or not.
That's fine. Mr. Byers, are you back? Yeah, Mr. Nunley, with Mr. Byers, what are we doing?
Asking for an adjournment so that we can try to resolve this.
February the 4th?
Yes, please.
All right, Mr. Byers, I'm gonna have you come back on February the 4th at 10 o'clock.
Sounds good.
All right, you're all set.
Everybody have a Merry Christmas and safe.
You too.
All right.
Now, Mr. Nunley, poor Miss Harris, who's been patiently waiting. Miss Manarino said that there's no offer.
No, I talked to Mr. Nunley about the circumstances with that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Am I right that it's no offer?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
Am I able to talk? This is Melanie.
Yep,
Harris. Am
go
I
ahead
able-
and go in the breakout room and talk to your attorney.
Okay.
Hit join. Mr. Martin, are you expecting your attorney?
No, he said he wasn't going to be present.
Okay, because they're dismissing the drunk driving.
Okay, thank you.
Hang on though, let me pull it.
Okay.
All right, on People versus Benjamin Martin, I have that the drunk driving is a dismissal, and then we have the financial responsibility and the unnecessary noise. Is there an offer on that?
Yes, Judge, we would amend the license violation and no operator's license on person.
Hang on just a second. Michelle, for purposes of disposition on this, it's a nollie pros. Well, actually, not really, because he filed a motion to dismiss and you're not contesting it. So
Yeah,
it's
I moved to
actually a
dismiss.
motion to dismiss is granted. I stand corrected, Michelle, on the drunk driving, on the 0413. All right, so the motion to dismiss is granted. Now, what's the deal on the financial responsibility and the unnecessary noise?
Amend the financial responsibility to a no ops and the unnecessary noise under 771 for a period of 6 months.
All right, so Mr. Martin,
Yes.
that means they'll defer the failure to, or no, I got that backwards. That the operating while suspended would be amended to a no ops, which is a $345 ticket.
Okay.
And then defer the unnecessary noise under 771, which would be a $200 ticket, or excuse me, $250 under advisement, and then it would be dismissed after 6 months. And then the
Okay.
no ops, so altogether it's $345 and $250. So the total due and owing the court would be $595. If you want to take that, or I can have you talk to the court-appointed attorney if you want to.
That sounds fine. That's fine. That sounds fine. Your Honor.
But it sounds fine that you want to
I'm
take
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry. I'm
Or
sorry.
that you
Yes,
wanna
I'll take it.
talk-
I'll take it. Yes, sorry.
Okay. Do you understand that by pleading guilty to both of these, and I'll defer the unnecessary noise, that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice rights form?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
And
Your
is
Honor.
it true you didn't have a valid driver's license in your possession on May the 8th of this year?
Yes, Your Honor.
I indicated that that's a $200 ticket. The state adds $145 for a total of $345. And that the vehicle that you were driving was making excessive noise. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll defer that for 6 months. It's a $250 ticket. No trouble in that case, will be dismissed. Do you need time to pay these?
I do.
Can you do a payment plan of $50 a month?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
I'll do $50 a month payment plan. Can I get a cell phone number and, are you at 41500 Bell Ridge Apartment B233 in Van Buren?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can I get a
So-
cell phone number and an email for purposes of the payment plan?
Cell phone 248-826-0495. And email is bjmartin89@gmail.com.
You cut out. Is it BJ Martin? What was the number?
89,
89. Okay. At Gmail?
correct.
We'll do a $50 a month payment plan and you are all set. No trouble for the 6 months on the other one and it'll be dismissed. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, perfect. You're all set. Thank you. Mr. Nunley on Miss Harris's White's case?
Yeah, it kicked us out. Could we go back in there for another minute?
Sure, absolutely.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hello, good morning. What case are you on?
02 dash, or I think it's 20-0733.
Hang on just a second. Okay, Miss Harris, hit join again.
Okay.
What's your last name, sir?
My last name is Ansari, Ansari. I've been on Zoom for like 2 hours now. I don't know if I've been on the right one. I just got off the
Oh,
phone.
yeah, you haven't been in my Zoom. I just saw you show up just a minute ago. Mohammed Ansari, Miss Manorino, do you have an offer on Miss, it's a violation of restricted. Do you have an offer on Mr. Ansari's case?
Judge, last time we had adjourned it, Mr. Ansari was supposed to get some paperwork together on this, and I don't know whether he did that or not.
It was in front
Well,
of
my
the
license-
magistrate before, so I'm
Yes, I
not.
did. It's downstairs on like the.
Well, hang out, Mr.
Other than that.
Ansari, and I'll have you talk to the court-appointed attorney. I'll have him talk to Royce.
That'll be
All
easier.
right, thank you.
Yep. And Mr. Hawkins, we just gotta wait another 10 minutes, and if the, no one shows up on the restitution, I'll go ahead and take care of you, okay? So just hang out for a few minutes.
I'll go get it. That's okay.
Stuff that I gave you.
It's okay. Listen, actually, I will take a look at that. Prosecutor, fucking bitch, bro.
That's all right, paperwork.
I'm offline. I'm just. Can you see it? Try to go back.
Thank you.
Oh, Mr. Nunley, what'd you figure out with Miss Harris White?
Speak with Angela in a breakout room, please.
And I'll talk to him about Mr. Ansari while we're in there, Judge.
Okay, perfect. Go back into breakout room number 1.
Go to breakout number 1.
Not you, Mr. Ansari, just hang out
Oh.
for a few minutes.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you.
How's the prosecutor going to say that the Secretary of State is not an important place at all? How do you get your license? How do you get your stuff done without going to the Secretary of State? You know, that's what my restriction was. The restriction is to only go to school, work, and important places like hospitals and.
All right, on Miss Harris's case, what are we doing?
We would like an adjournment to February 4th. I would just need to get her phone number and email before releasing her.
Miss Harris White, I have a phone number of 586-859-8498. Is that correct?
Correct.
And an email of melanie.harris83@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right, Mr. Nunley's indicating that you need an adjournment in this matter to February the 4th. It would be at 10:10.
What date? I don't know.
It's a Thursday.
Okay, that should be okay. I think it should be okay.
All right, then we will see you then, okay?
Okay, well, I get a reminder.
They should send you out another notice, yes.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You're all set. Did Ms. Manarino talk to you about Mr. Ansari?
I just need to talk to him real quick.
Yeah, Mr. Ansari, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Nunley. Mr. Nunley, go ahead and rejoin breakout room number 1.
Okay.
And then Ms. Manarino, as soon as he gets back, I'm gonna do Mr. Hawkins' case and then we'll be done.
Can you and I chat another time there, Angela?
Sure.
All right, you guys are both still in breakout room number 1, so go ahead and join.
Thank you.
Hey, Ms. Jackson. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I'm so.
I just responded letting you know that we can just report this as a missed session because you're not supposed to, forget and always put these sessions close to other appointments.
Yes, Mr. Nunley, Miss Manorino.
Can we go back into that
Yeah,
room?
we got kicked out. We weren't.
Oh, you know what? I saw that it was ending. I was concerned about that. All right, I'll reassign you. Hang on. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Mr. Hawkins? Mr. Hawkins, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Good morning again, Mr. Hawkins. Can you, yeah, thanks. I was just gonna ask you to do a visual. Yep. We're waiting. It's after 11:30. This matter was set over. I deferred this under HIDA last time and we set it for today for a hearing on restitution. No one's appeared or made any requests. I'm gonna assess $300 in costs on this. Do you need time to pay that or can you pay it between now and February the 4th?
I need time to pay that.
All right, can you make payments of $50 a month? Yes?
Your Honor, I can.
Okay, your volume is turned down. I have an email address of gmhawki17@gmail.com and a phone number of 734-294-9102.
Yes, Your Honor.
It's deferred under HIDA for a year, $300 in cost. We'll send a payment plan with you. Also, actually, there's a order in the file for fingerprints. So they're gonna send the order to you and you've got to go over to Van Buren Township and get fingerprinted, okay?
Okay. And what is the fingerprinting for?
Actually, I'll remove because this is because it's under HIDA, I'm not gonna order the fingerprint, okay?
All right.
All right, so just make the payment and then it looks like, are you on a payment plan with us for other cases?
Yes, and another ticket.
They should roll that all together.
They can roll off together. Okay, cool.
Yep. Okay, all right, you're all set. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, have a great day. Bye.
It was alcohol. Okay. I should told me that she was. I think she said wipe it off or whatever, cleanse the bacteria.
Actually, yeah. Good. Nice.
All right, Mr. Nunley.
Yeah, may I speak with Mr. Ansari for another brief moment?
Yep,
Thank you.
you can just rejoin breakout room number 2. Or, you know what? It's not letting me do that. Let's see if I can close this out. Yeah, it's doing something weird. I gotta wait just a second, Mr. Nunley. Oh, I guess did he go into the breakout room? Yes, he did.
No,
but it won't-
I'm still here.
No, I know you are. It won't let me give you the option to put you into the breakout room.
Yeah, the breakout.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it didn't let me do it, Mr. Nunley. So I got it now. I reset it.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and hit join.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, Mr. Nunley, did you have an opportunity to talk to your client who is not back?
I did. Should we wait for him? He's gonna.
Yeah, sure.
Allowing an unlicensed driver, but I'm going to try to pull on your heartstrings to cut him a break for some of the fines.
All right, we have People versus Mohammed Ansari.
Yes, Your Honor. So after speaking with my client, he has agreed to avail himself of the offer put forth by the prosecutor of dismissing the original charge and adding an amended charge of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. On Mr. Ansari's behalf, I would ask that the court consider that he's in a pretty tough spot, like a lot of people are these days with COVID. He doesn't have a job. He's on a few payment plans to some other courts. He has 2 children that he is supporting. And the thought of, another giant fine seems pretty crushing to him in his position right now. So where the court has discretion, I would ask that the court put on its Santa Claus hat and take in all of the holiday spirit available to it and maybe cut him a deal if it can.
Well, he owes the clearance to get his license back that we paid the Secretary of State. And then I can waive the bench warrants and late fees on this file. That Michelle, this is one of those cases that we talk about, to make it so that it's just, if I can go backwards, I can make it a total of $300, including the clearance to get his license back, and that includes all the state costs. That's the best that I can do.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Michelle, I'm gonna have to back this out. You're gonna have to look at the file when I give it to you. Do you understand, Mr. Ansari, by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is it true that on or about February the 24th of this year, you were in Van Buren Township and you you allowed an unlicensed driver to drive a vehicle that you were in?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm just assessing, I'm leaving the one warrant fee of waiving $100 in fees. It's actually gonna be, I've got to back it out to make it $300. Can you pay us $50 a month?
Yes, Your Honor, I can.
Okay.
That would help, and even knocking $100 off, it helps, and I really appreciate that.
And you can pay the clearance, the $45 clearance anytime, okay?
Okay.
So
and,
anytime that you get that, the $45 you can pay if you're trying to get your driver's license back. I have a phone number of 248-692-3794.
that actually changed, Your Honor. If you don't mind, I can give you the
Yeah.
updated contact number. It is
Sure.
313-946-8783.
Okay, and an email of msamsari1988@gmail.com.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll do a $50 a month payment plan. Oh, and I have a hard address of 32407 Muskegon Court, apartment 30 in Westland.
See, I think that's what's been getting complicated. There's no apartment 30. It's just 32407 Muskegon Court.
Okay.
That's probably why I haven't been receiving any letters.
Okay, I'll amend that too, that there's no apartment number on it. All right, then we'll send you the $40 a month. They'll probably get it by an email, and then you are all set with us, all right?
Okay, I just have one more question, Your Honor. I can pay online, or I can come to the court and pay
You
it?
can do it either way. You can mail it in, you can pay it online, you can make the payments however you want.
Okay, and then when is my first payment due, Your Honor?
They're gonna send you the payment. It'll probably be within the next 30 days.
Next 30 days? Okay,
Yep.
Thank you so much. I really
Thank you.
appreciate it. And you have a very happy Christmas.
Yep, you too.